Welcome to Mick Maguire and Nellie Maguire's Hippeastrum farm at Woombye. I hope you enjoy the next 10 minutes as you hear a little bit about the history and about how the Hippeastrum farm operates here on the Sunshine Coast. So sit back and relax and enjoy the wonderful colour and beauty of God's creation down on the Hippie farm.
Okay, Mick Maguire.
Mick Maguire,
I'm the only Mick Maguire in the world that's actually born a Protestant.
really? Born a Protestant. You're still a Protestant?
Yeah, I'm a Califumpian, but yeah, technically I'm a Protestant, yeah.
Fantastic. And you came here how long ago?
Oh, a little over 30 years.
Tell us a story how you got here, what you started.
Oh dear, we wanted to do this sort of thing. We lived in Grafton in New South Wales for many years. I wanted to do something like this. We couldn't find suitable land. I had Ralph, my boss. We'd sold our house the day before. I said, let's go. My wife's family lived up here and we always discussed whether or not to come up here and live, and that was the catalyst. Off we went. And we came up here thinking of perhaps avocados and macadamias. For various reasons we shied away from that idea. This was our original idea at Grafton, and we continued with that. It took us about 7 or 8 years before we opened to the public. It was pretty good in those days. You could sell nearly anything at all, but the public's got very fastidious over the last few years, so the stuff has to be pretty good. The block itself was subdivided off a 40-acre pineapple farm. It had a frontage on Diddley Bar Road and Keel Mountain Road. Boy, if you owned that today. And it was very untidy. We had to clean it all up. There was a lot of internal fencing which was covered in tropical legumes, and I said to the wife, it'll take 6 months to clean this place up. She said 6 years. It was about 15 years actually. It took a bit longer than I thought.
How many acres altogether?
There's 10 here. We've got 10, yeah.
And you started the Hippeastrums when?
More or less as soon as we got here. We came up here on New Year's Day, 1988. I think it was, and we planted our first lot of hippies the following autumn. But that was an area of about, in the old language, 8 feet by 2.5 feet. That's where we started. We went from there. These got bigger and bigger. We had a few bulbs we imported, and we got some seeds from a fellow in Brisbane, and we just kept cross-pollinating plants up and gradually worked that out. All came together. We're still learning. But it's going all right now.
You've been open 7 days a week?
We are at the moment, yeah. We only do this for about 3 months of a year. The rest of the time, officially, we don't open at all. But if somebody wants to come and talk to us, buy something, as long as they ring up and make sure we're at home, that's fine. What are their either?
I'll give you that. And are there any diseases, things like that with hippies?
Nothing serious. They'll sometimes get a rust disease on the stems or the leaves due to wet weather. We've got none of it this year. It's been no rust at all. It's been terrific. You can get a grub in them, a thing called a crinum grub. It's a black and white grub. He's a miner. He gets into the leaf, starts off very small, and he'll dig a hole into the bulb itself. So if he pupates in there, that hole fills up with water. There goes your bulb. It's the only thing I know of that'll actually kill a Hippeastrum. Roundup makes them sick. It doesn't kill them. Apart from that, snails. The bud will come out of the bulb, and the old snail comes along each night and it keeps gnawing at the little bit that forms through the day. And people ring me up and say, why won't they flower? And I say, you got snails. They get mealybugs. Mealybugs looks like mildew. And people ring me up, they've tried all sorts of fungicides trying to kill these things, but it's not. It looks like a mildew, it's fair enough. No, just mealybugs. Just knock them out of a spray.
Do you have a favourite?
Each year.
Each year? A different favourite. What's your favourite for this year?
The one I called after my wife, I called it Nellie Maguire. It's a baby pink double.
Yeah.
It's not out in bloom at the moment. We sold them all. I know it's a lovely thing. But I have a penchant towards pink flowers. My wife reckons I must be a latent homosexual or something, but anyway, doesn't matter.
And what's your postal address? I'll send you a copy.
409 Keel Mountain Road, Woombai, W-O-O-M-B-Y-E, 4559.
409.
409. Yeah, 409 Keel Mountain Road.
I'll send you a copy.
All right, thank you.
Well, thanks for that. And how long are you going to stay here?
Well, I'll be 73 in a couple of months, but I feel okay. I've made provision for retirement if I have to retire, but I don't intend to retire. We'll have both our health holds out. We'll stay here. I not looking forward to packing everything up.
You couldn't put it anywhere.
No, not even the furniture and their own personal stuff. You'd have to get a house with 3 sheds in it. Then I'd go home. I'd go and buy a half-acre block and dig it all up and plant Hippeastrums in it anyway. So,
yeah.
Why bother retiring?
You're enjoying Hippeastrum.
It's not bad, yeah. Oh, it's good fun. You go down there every day or two and see what new ones have came out. Good for my ego.
Have you got staff?
We have 3 casuals for about 6 weeks of a year, that's all. Sharon's our daughter. She does a bit of work through the year as well. But no, most of it we handled ourselves all right.
And do they need irrigating?
Only when they're young.
Only when they're young.
Yeah. We have irrigation set up here mainly for our young plants, but we never use it on the old plants, not unless it gets real bad.
And you've had a good year this year, eh?
It's been good for 2 reasons. One's been dry. I know it sounds ridiculous. It's been dry, we've had no rust problems. On the other hand, of course, we've had to irrigate beds we don't normally irrigate.
Yeah. How are you getting your water, from subterranean?
Yeah, it just comes out of the water table. As the water table goes up or down, the holes get higher or lower.
Right.
You don't seem to be able to suck them dry. You get down pretty low, but you go back the next day or two and they've come back up to where you were. So.
And do you mow the grass?
Yeah, we've got 2 lawnmowers. We've got 3 lawnmowers, but 2 we use for mowing, his and hers.
Right.
It's pretty good.
They get out on it together.
Yeah, Mum might tackle the new one. It's one of those 0-turn things.
Yeah.
But they're good once you get used to them.
Yeah.
I'd say they'd be potentially dangerous on hilly country, but I'm very cautious.
And how long do you spend mowing?
To do the whole lot, it takes around 7 to 8 hours to do the lot. But you don't mow all of it every week, even the growing season. You only mow about half of it.
Yeah.
There's other sections you can let it go for 3 or 4 weeks, even at that time of the year.
So if you had your time over again, Mick, what would you do?
Probably do the same thing,
Yeah.
given the choice, yeah.
Been good.
I mean, life's funny. You sort of drift around from place to place. And I mean, I was interested in breeding racehorses, but that's out of the question. Of course, there's too much money involved.
Yeah.
But breeding's always fascinated me.
And you've bred your own varieties, Hippies?
Yeah, we've probably got half a dozen foreign ones here and the rest are our own.
Are your own varieties. So you know how to make it work.
Yeah, it doesn't always work the way you want it to, but sometimes that's a good thing too, because you get something better than what you're looking for.
Is it done in a laboratory or something?
No, we do it in a little shade house, which we keep locked up to keep the bees and people out.
Yeah.
The flies, even a fly can mess you up.
Yeah.
He picks up the pot and whacks it onto something you didn't want it there.
Yeah. And then you've got to run the strain again, to get the generational continuity.
Yeah, more or less, yeah. Once you've got what you want, you just keep growing it on until to get enough of them.
Oh, fantastic. Fantastic. Well, thank you, Mick.
No, you're welcome.
Pick up the pot and get Nellie to help you.
Would you like to pick one up too? You think I'm silly?
You've put a lot of years into this. Take them up to the car now.
You alright?
Yeah. Put a lot of work into this. So you need to be recognised.